you guys the questions that you want me to answer for you. I'm going to right now. If you could be best friends with anyone from Riverdale, not the cast, but the characters, who would you choose and why? Betty, because she's so kind and she cares so much about her friends and other people, and she's so invested in her friendships. She would make a lovely, loyal friend. Did you initially audition for Cheryl Blossom? By the way, I love you, XOXO. I love you too. I initially auditioned for Legends of Tomorrow, and I then got called in the same day for a producer session for that guest star. And from there, I came in 2 days later for producers for Betty, but I'm pretty sure they always knew they wanted me for Cheryl. Then 4 months later, I came in for Cheryl. What scene from season 1 was the hardest to film for me? Physically, episode 13, the scene where I'm in the water, was physically very hard because I had to do like scuba diving training and stuff in order to be able to do it. So basically it was like in a shipping container, and they filled the shipping container up with water on the stages and threw me in it in my white dress. One hole of plexiglass ice, and the rest of it was covered, and there was one hole in the very end. So I had to start at the hole, and then I went underwater with wax up my nose so I wouldn't get water up my nose. And they would pull me along very slowly with my eyes open for that shot where I'm kind of floating backwards in episode 13. And I had to hold my breath until I got to the other side. And there was a couple of times when I first did it where I would get panicky because I'm kind of afraid of water. And there were scuba divers on every corner of the shipping container. I'd like freak out, they'd like push me back up to the surface, but now I can scuba dive. How does one get started in the acting industry? Everyone has different starts in the acting industry. I always knew what I wanted to do. I didn't really know how to get started just like anybody else. So musical theater from ages 5 to like 13. I was high school in Tacoma, Washington. At 18, I moved to LA. I worked 3 jobs, auditioning every single day. Going and auditioning and getting exposure and learning how to audition and just reading scripts and doing scenes. The more you can do that, the better. It's all about being passionate, not letting the negativity or rejection get to you. What is the thing I like most about being Cheryl? Her complexity. I think every actor, dreams of a role where you can play so many different things, and Cheryl allows me to do so much. There's all of these defense mechanisms that she's built up and all these walls that she's built up. I filmed probably the coolest scene ever yesterday. It was very terrifying, but so amazing and so cool, and the things that my character gets to do, I never thought I would even be able to do these kinds of things for a TV show. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see episode 6. I'm excited to go to RiverCon next year. So stoked to go to Paris. I think I get like 2 weeks in France, but being able to meet all of you guys is gonna be a dream come true. What was my reaction when I found out I got the role as Cheryl? I was working as a personal assistant and my boss was also my best friend. I just started crying. Whenever you get a call from your agent and your manager at the same time, it's either really good news or really, really bad news. I was so nervous, my heart was racing. You got the role! What's your middle name? Technically G, it's my mother's maiden name, which is Krabalar, Dutch in South Africa. Will I be posting more on my YouTube channel? Well, here you go. Here it is. What's my favorite TV show? I'm like a chronic binge watcher called Travelers on Netflix that I became obsessed with, dying to see the 2nd season. Rick and Morty. Hi, do you like your fans? Because I love you. You guys are amazing. I love you. What was your first impression of Camila? I was actually really intimidated. So beautiful and so kind. She walked in and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Her style is so cool. I hope she likes me. And we just met for the first time. And she was like so down to earth and automatically so funny. She's got such a great personality. Got along like a house on fire. How did you and Travis meet? How long have you been dating? Come tell the story with me. Travis is here!
Drove down to Riverdale, ordered a milkshake at Pop's Diner. I threw it all over the diner. She was like, I like your style. And I was like, yeah, come with me. And took her back to California and never let her leave.
Travis actually Facebook messaged me in the middle of January. Asked if I was at this club, Warwick. Answered no.
Saw a redhead there from across the way.
When I landed, I texted Travis, took me to go see A Cure for Wellness, which
horrible.
Was not great. And we talked the whole time, and then we went to a diner. And other than one day, every day I've been in LA since we met, I have spent with him. And even some out of town days and in Vancouver. When you know, you know. You love me. Hell yeah, I do. Is that your natural hair color? If so, how do you keep it so vibrant and healthy? One of my most asked questions. My hair is naturally red. My whole family is basically redheads. I use Kerastylist masks once a week, twice a week. What is your opinion on Ariana Grande? Honestly, pleasure. What's the most common misconception about you? People really think that I'm Cheryl in real life. And what we have to realize is that when someone's playing a television character, they're not actually that character in real life. Somebody's writing for me. When I'm offset, I'm the weirdo Madelaine that you all know. Do I love Harry Potter? Understatement of the year? What kind of jobs did I have? Personal assistant to a photographer, executive assistant at a political consulting firm, plenty of coffee shops as a barista, hostess at a restaurant in Beverly Hills, server. I used to work at a hookah lounge, gotta pay rent. If you could be anything you wanted, what would it be? I'm currently doing it. I'm currently being what I want to be, and I'm so grateful and so happy. Do I watch Rick and Morty? Of course I do. If I see you around town, would you mind taking a selfie or boomerang with me? I want to meet you guys. I get like a little bit scared sometimes when people tap me on the shoulder and I've got my headphones in and I'm like, ah! Every time you guys tap my shoulder, I'm working on it. I always come say hi. Do I visit South Africa from time to time? I definitely did more before I booked Riverdale. My whole extended family lives in South Africa. I have my South African citizenship. How tall am I? Maybe 5'4", short nugget. As a fellow ginger, what did you feel about it growing up? I also was made fun of all the time, Emily, for being different, outcast for the majority of my life. Always remember that it's actually important to be your own person. And as you grow up, you start appreciating the things that make you different. Will we ever hear Jason talk? What's your favorite movie? Love you so much. I love you too, Jennifer. American Beauty, Fight Club, American Psycho, and The Rock's Race. Obviously, Harry Potter is always #1. A song that you cannot stop listening to. Let me see. What's on my Spotify? If you guys want, I can also link you guys to my Spotify playlists so you guys just like listen to what I'm listening to. Portugal the Man. Do you have a boyfriend? Love you. Love you too. I do have a boyfriend. That is Travis. If you could tell your 20-year-old self one thing, what'd you say? I'm only 23, so I would just tell myself to enjoy where you're at in life and not focus too much on the future. I know that you like tea, so do I. What's your favorite one? I drink throat coat every single night. I used to do Earl Grey tea in the mornings. What's your favorite item of clothing in your closet at the moment? This bodysuit. Favorite thing to do for your leisure time? I love right now, because it's beautiful outside in Vancouver, it won't be for much longer, I love to bike ride the seawall. What do you do to relieve stress? Every single night, no fail. I've got all my diffusers on. I've lit a candle before bed, spray my pillow with some mist, and that way I can kind of like relax and unwind, and then I'll drink the tea as well. Eyeliner or lipstick? I virtually never wear eyeliner unless I'm on set, so definitely lipstick. Did you learn to dance in series or learn in real life? Fun fact, I was a competitive dancer for 16 years, so I grew up dancing. What is the best thing about your fans? You guys are supportive not only of us and what we do, but you're supportive of each other. Remember there was a hashtag going around Twitter, hashtag Riverdale body positivity or body posse, and just to see that like our show is bringing together people, supporting people, spreading love and confidence and self-esteem and the way you treat each other, and it seems like I've got such a wonderful, sweet fan base. Night in or night out? I don't do well in public, so night in, night in. What do you think about your fans? I'm really thankful for every single one of you. You guys are just all so supportive and kind. I don't know that I can say today that we've got exactly 6 weeks until the new season of Riverdale comes out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me for a couple of minutes and learning a little bit more about me. Let me know what you want to see me do next. Talk to you guys soon.